talk for hours on that. In nutshell, we are, actually if you look at it, the PC industry, they really did not see any innovation in last several years. The innovation on laptops and PCs have been very stagnant. The device experience over many years has been flat. There has really been nothing exciting in the PC industry. When was the last time you took a PC and you walked into a store and you said, okay, I'm going to buy a PC? Like, the excitement has just not been there. The innovation was stagnant, it's been flat. The user experience was very mild at best. It really didn't drive anything better. So our view of with Snapdragon X family, the way and the reason that we entered into this market is like our mobile platform, Snapdragon mobile platform on the Android side, we thrive to deliver premium Android experience, drive the technology forward, drive the user experience forward. We want to bring the same level of innovation, the same level of experiences, the same technology, the same productivity onto the Windows ecosystem. And that's why we entered into the market, to drive that premium experience forward. Fundamentally, the way we are able to do that and we are able to provide that to the end user is by innovating in technology. We are leading in terms of raw performance. That means you want best out of your machine. It's a productivity device. You want to get the computing done as soon as possible. It's fast. More importantly, you want to get that computing done in a very low power environment, in a very low power consumption, so that we have a much longer battery life. And that's a key differentiator for us against our competition in the Windows ecosystem. And third, fundamentally provide a very enhanced experience, the new technology with on-device AI. And we have been leading in AI for 15 years. We've been integrating AI NPU in our mobile chips for over a decade, just about a decade. And in fact, our PC chips, we've been adding AI for more than 5 years. So we've been leading in AI and let that AI drive all that experience. Adding an NPU, our competition is trying to catch up, but that's only one part of the thing. Make the NPU available to drive those experiences in a very low power is actually the hard thing, and we are able to achieve that. To give you an example, Microsoft Copilot Plus has, I think, more than 40 AI models, and all those AI models are running natively on the NPU because of its low power architecture that we provide. So fundamentally, it's our technology innovation and technology breadth that we are able to bring from mobile onto the Windows PC system that completely differentiates us from the rest of the Windows ecosystem player from a silicon perspective. And we're not going to stop here. We have a long roadmap ahead. We will continue to drive the experience forward. We will lead with technology. We will lead with experience. Our goal is to enrich the lives of the users that use our product, and we are on that mission, and we will walk on that mission for years to come.
Okay, I'll just augment what Nitin has said it all, but the most important thing I personally has experienced, the AI is one of those things, and today you can get a Copilot Plus PC, and there are a lot of AI running when you run things like Team, a conference. The fact that you can use the Team and then the camera and the audio performance, you just cut out the noise from the ambience. It's like, the kids might be running around at the side, but you're in the Team and the AI will cut out all those noise and so on and so forth. I was in, like we said, we were in Australia. I was with Nitin. Nitin has become my best friend now. Everywhere I go, he's going with me. We were in Australia. One of our customers actually say that when he was using a incumbent PC, a laptop, and you put it on your laps, and then try to use it on the underground, on the train, very soon you're gonna find that your laps cannot feel it anymore. You cannot take it anymore. It's so hot. You have to take it out and put it on the desk, and very soon the battery is out. With a Snapdragon powered PC, first, at most of the power running today, you don't have the fan. You don't get the zing noise. Second, you put it on your laps, it's not cooking your laps. And then you can work on your laps for hours and hours. For people like yourself, who has to go on the move and report things and so on and so forth, is a very important factor. This is exactly the immediate feel you feel. And that's why we're going to get more units and more PCs into the hands of the users, because you feel it, you touch it, you appreciate it. I use it for like 5 months now. I love the thing. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's the major difference I see as a consumer. I can link to it. Everything else, our very great team in San Diego and elsewhere are bringing out the technologies that can fulfill everything that Nitin is saying. Thank you.
Maybe let's shift gear a little bit and talk about adoption. Like, what industries do you see like AI PCs making the most impact in the context of this?
So again, when you look at different verticals, whether it's the consumer vertical or the commercial vertical, the innovation that we are providing is going to fundamentally change every user that use the laptop. And let me give you a few examples on how different verticals, different people can benefit from the AI PC that we are providing with Snapdragon X platform. So of course, one is take anything LLM as an example of running a full LLM scenario. Whether it's from a consumer perspective, we can download an app, anything LLM. I don't know if you're familiar with that app or not. So it's a large language model app. You can download that application today on your Snapdragon X laptop. It has a large language model that is optimized for Qualcomm architecture, for Qualcomm Snapdragon X architecture. You can run the entire large language model locally on the device. You can be on a plane from here to anywhere at 35,000 feet with zero internet connection. The laptop is in airplane mode, but you can download that application, run it locally on the device. You can get your homework done if you're a student. If you're a writer, you can get your essays done. If you're a researcher, you can get your research done on that laptop. If you're looking for a family vacation, you can print travel itineraries on that laptop. The impact that it has on every single aspect of the user vertical, there is really no one isolated that we can say that, hey, this is the actual target segment that will get benefited. You can actually get benefit out of that no matter what you're doing. The fundamental technology is so powerful. If you have it, I highly encourage you download that application, run it. You're running a full large language model locally on the device. I think they might be even showing a demo over there. If not, I can request the team to show it. It's very easy to set it up. And again, as I said, no matter who you are, it's going to improve and save time, improve the productivity for whatever you do.
Yeah. And on top of that, with the concept of open developer first strategy, what that means is that Qualcomm is also providing the tools that will encourage and make it, I would say, easier for the common developers to see, there's an application I think I can do to solve a certain user issues. And that could be an artistic thing, which is a productivity thing, or it could be an entertainment thing, and so on and so forth. And that unleash the tremendous possibility of small, medium size, or any groups of developers that wanting to create applications that can run on Qualcomm devices. And to enable that, the team has created tools where you can use the tools and it will help you to optimize your applications and even simulate it that is working well with Snapdragon platforms and then download it into the platforms. That will unleash, we're at the beginning days of those vision, but in days to come, with this kind of platform ready, those are the possibilities. To answer the questions, where is the target audience? It really could be anything. And by unleashing it to the public, it can make that possibility even much more widespread. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, I think like offline productivity is really something that's so exciting, especially in a country like Philippine where internet connectivity might not be very good as certain areas. Let's talk about a little bit on price sensitivity in the Philippine context. Like how is Qualcomm making AI
Absolutely, yes. So when we look at on how we have introduced the Snapdragon X family of products, uh, last year we started with our Snapdragon X Elite, which is our 12-core product. And I don't know the Philippine currency, but in terms of a US dollar perspective, it was about $1,000 and above laptop. Then we introduced the Snapdragon X Plus 10-core product. And the way the entire Snapdragon family is, when we introduce the 10-core and we'll continue that, is there are two things consistent that we keep with the entire Snapdragon X family. Our mission is to provide that AI capability to everyone, democratize the AI on-device AI capability. So when we scale down from 12 cores to 10 core capability, we actually kept the same fundamental architecture on the NPU, and we have the same 45 TOPS NPU. And we brought the price point down to a 10 core product with keeping the same 45 TOPS. Then in August of last year, we added an 8 core product with Snapdragon X that brought the price point down to $800 laptop price point. Again, keeping the same 45 TOPS NPU. And then at CES last year in US and today here for the Southeast Asia market, we have introduced the Snapdragon X platform that is also the 45 TOPS NPU and is bringing that capability to device price point in the $600 range. And of course, with promotions and different specs, what display spec, etc., what RAM spec, the price may vary, but we are really bringing that top level AI capability, that premium AI experience to device laptops in the $600 range. With promotion, it can be a little bit lower. Each OEM is unique. And we are the only ones that have this level of scale where we are bringing this AI capability to a large portfolio of devices, to a large price segment, right from Snapdragon X Elite with 12 core to Snapdragon X with 8 core, again 45 TOPS of common NPU.
Well said. And maybe question for ST. Let's talk about like security, like AI on device and security.
Well, first of all, our architecture, hardware is designed very with security very deep in our psyche. Because remember, we come from a mobility world, and in smartphone, everything is wireless. To us, it's like one of the number one priorities. So if you are into hardware, take a look at the architectures. There are hardware secure zone. There are memories and what you have peripherals that the most compact, the most important components within the SoCs. That's number one. Number two is the fact that we heard a lot about AI, and a lot of the AI of yesterday are AI done in the clouds because you need this huge language model, you're running, blah blah blah. And Qualcomm has always advocated that the good AI performance should be a hybrid AI. So things happening in the cloud and things happening on the mobile itself. And for the things happening in the mobile, obviously a lot of your information are contained and processed within the mobile, within the SoC chips and the peripherals inside the product, inside the PC. So that immediately we bring you the peace of mind. In fact, when you talk to enterprises, when they have the workforce running around with a PC, that's one of their most important concerns is how do I protect my information? So the fact that this running on device, on the edge, AI on the edge, it brings super duper 3 dB higher level of security and a peace of mind.
I guess follow up on that is like which industries in the Philippines do you see like AI PC benefiting the most? Yeah.
Since he knows Philippines the best, I'll let him answer. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I've actually never been to Philippines. Would love to go. That's one of the countries I love to go and just visit. I have a couple of friends there, but so I think when you look at, we touched it on the earlier question as well, the impact of the platform itself is across industries. It's the innovation in the application space across different verticals that will drive cross-industry industry adoption of this technology in a big way, and we are going to lead that technology. We are on the leading edge or the front end of the technology adoption. whether it's from office productivity, whether it's the office worker or a video creator or a consumer or a student or a hospital health worker. I can give you multiple examples on how this may come into use. Take an example in a hospital setting when the power of the platform of the on-device AI with the sensing framework that we have, rather than attaching to a different sensors, but the platform may have the capability to look at that sensor data in a low power environment and detect health conditions much faster. As one example, you could be a student, again, writing your essays, getting your work done much faster. You are a video creator, you can use bunch of video editing applications where not only you can process and get the video editing done in a short time span, but actually use newer applications as well where you're not hitting the cloud but running it on the AI. The technology is so fundamental and so disruptive that my belief is that every single vertical industry sooner or later is going to see a benefit of this technology. It's like asking the question that, hey, if we go back 15 years, now there is smartphone, that who will actually use the smartphone? Every single person will use a smartphone. So every single person is going to use a Snapdragon AI PC powered with the AI technology. We are going to lead that market. It will disrupt every single industry. My very firm belief is that.
Yeah. And also, like Nitin touched on, and Kedar also mentioned this morning, just since the short 6 months of 18th of June till now, we already introduced 3 different platforms that will address the premium, the mid, and the affordable. I will call it the productive, the range of products. I am very conscious that in our region in Southeast Asia, different countries have different level of what you call the sweet spot, right? So I'm very confident that the platforms we have introduced will address the needed interest and the needed spots in Philippines, because very soon the different professions and the industries are going to realize that for various ways that Tim touched about, and with the new application that come out with, it will solve a lot of problems, and even to such a level that some other equipments that you buy might become, you can avoid getting them. So the collective value will be so high. So that's a place for everybody here.
Maybe I'll add one more point. And the other reason that this is so disruptive technology and we'll see a broad adoption everywhere, especially with the on-device, and it touches to the previous question that you asked in terms of the security angle, is personalization. When you have on-device AI running locally without hitting the cloud, number one, there is no safety concern because your data resides on device, it never leaves the device, but locally you're able to get that maximum AI performance for that maximum result without even hitting the cloud. So it's very secure, the platform's extremely secure, but third, when the platform data never leaves you, you are comfortable with having the AI application knowing more about you, learning locally from the device and personalizing that output of that AI, whatever it may be, best tuned for you. I'll give you an example. If let's say we have a large language model running locally on the device, and the device knows about me personally on the data, like whatever laptop I'm using, whichever laptop, and the device knows about me. If I say, okay, I want to travel with my family for 4 days to London, please plan an itinerary for me. If the system knows about me that, hey, I like Thai food or Philippines food, then the recommendation that may come out of this, hey, go visit this Thai place in London and everything. If ST likes Italian food with the same engine, because the system knows about ST more on his personalized itinerary, they may recommend that, okay, ST, you go try this Italian food. It's not one answer fits all. It's not one size fits all. It's the customization and the personalization that will actually drive unique experiences for all. So it's going to be very, very impactful.
I think we still have a couple of minutes,
Please.
so I will open up to the floor if there are any questions.
Yes.
Okay, so it's been around